favorites from blizzardy Lincoln, Nebraska. Today, I am going to share with you 5 of my most favorite hair products that are my favorite things. Usually I try to limit it to 3, but what I found is, particularly with this, they kind of all go together. And so I wanted to make sure that, I didn't leave you hanging when it comes to favorite things hair-wise. Anyhow, before I get to my favorite things, I want to share a story with you about why, at least for me, my hair is so important. So when I was in 3rd grade, my mom made me cut my hair short. And when I talk about short, I mean like a bowl cut, right? And I was in Girl Scouts and we were earning our beauty badge. And so we had some stylist come in and teach us how to do our hair. And she said, "Welcome, boys and girls." And everybody was like, "Boys?" Again, this is Girl Scouts, right? In like 1988. And everyone's like, "Boys? Who's a boy? What's that?" And she points to me and she's like, "Aren't you a boy?" And I was like, "No." Oh my gosh. And so when I became old enough to actually be in charge of my hair, it went a little crazy. Like I would try all these styles, I would try all these colors. Now that I'm middle-aged, basically this is what you get. And so hair has always been something that's super, super interesting to me. So what I'm gonna do right now is give you my 5 favorite hair products. Okay, so hair product number 1 is this L'Oreal blow dry, quick dry primer spray. And so what you do is you use this when you have wet hair and it cuts down your drying time probably by in half. I don't know, I've not really timed it. But my friend Stephanie sent a text on this chain of gals that we have, and she's like, "You must order this from Amazon. It's like $6 at the absolute most." And so I was like, "Yeah, I'll do that." And so I sprayed it on my hair and I blew dry it. And yes, it did cut out on the time, but my real testimonial to this is I was on a FaceTime date that night after I had used this. And my date goes, "Oh my gosh, your hair looks so shiny and touchable." And I was like, "Well, that's the goal." So that would be my testimonial. It's not just that I think my hair looks good, but for all you ladies that are doing some FaceTime dating, this makes your hair really rock. So number 1, you can get off of Amazon. Like I said, it was like $6, or you can do it like just Target, Walmart, anything like that. Okay, next thing that I have to show you is my very large Velcro rollers. So I love these, and if you could only have one set of styling tools, I would have it be this. They are super, super simple to use because they are so big. You don't need more than how many ever is in here. So I think I'm missing one. I think they actually come in sets of 9, but one got lost along the way. It would be this because 1, they're super simple to use because there's only 8 of them. And then 2, they really can give your hair that like body that you're looking for. And if you've ever tried to do a blowout on your hair, these are an absolute must. Now, I will be clear when I talk about doing a blowout. If you've ever done one at home, they take probably about like an hour to an hour and a half to do. Your hair will absolutely look amazing, but I feel that I need to share that I only do those like on very special occasions. I don't want any of you all under the delusion that I sit there and blow out my hair. But anyhow, if you can see, I did use these in styling my hair last night. You can kind of see how like there's just some bump up there or whatever. That what I would say is because of these. So Velcro, large, extra large Velcro rollers. Next, so I feel that I'm gonna be a little hippie saying this, but when I talk about my favorite things, I feel that I need to be really, really honest about my favorite things. So this next thing that I'm going to show you, this is not beautiful. I'm just warning you. The next thing that I have for my favorite things is my dry shampoo. This is my dry shampoo. Now you might be thinking to yourself, that looks like a spice holder. And it is. It is a spice holder turned dry shampoo for Marianne. And so I actually make my own. I found this formula on Pinterest like, oh my gosh, 5 or 6 years ago. And I had the ingredients at home, so I thought that I would try it. And I will say that this is by far the best dry shampoo that I've had for like when your hair gets greasy and gross and oily. And I used it primarily on the road because when I was on the road, I would actually only wash my hair once a week. That sounds gross, but seriously, that was like your hair was the last thing that was a priority when I lived that life. So anyhow, what this is it is cornstarch and cocoa. Cornstarch and cocoa. And the only reason that I use cocoa is because I have dark hair. So if you have lighter hair, just the cornstarch is fine. And so for those of you DIYers out there, or I love all natural products, I cannot say enough that this is leaps and bounds the best dry shampoo that I've ever had. And I have tried everything from $25 dry shampoos all the way to like your 99-cent ones and everything in between, and this is the best. Okay, so I just gave you like a, hey, go dig around in your kitchen and find some stuff for dry shampoo. My fourth item is not something that you will find in the kitchen, and in fact, I'm not even sure you're gonna find it in the United States. So my next one that I'm showing you is this Lux hair and body oil. So I discovered this actually it's Nuxe, not Lux, sorry about that. I discovered this in Paris. One of the things that I do when I travel is I like to go to the drugstores and see what treasures other countries have. And this is one that I picked up. I know you can't see the bottle very well, but it is oil that is used. You can use it in your hair, you can use it on your body, you can use it on your face. And I use this specifically on my hair. And it works with flyaways. So I know that you all can think about times when you've taken off your hat or whatever and you've got all of those flyaway hairs. This actually keeps that under control. Not only that, but it smells amazing. Now I have looked this up on Amazon, so I do believe they have it. It's a little spendy. I believe on Amazon it's like $45. However, if you were like, I'm gonna splurge and love myself, this is a fantastic splurge because it just smells so good and it feels so nice. All right, and I think that this is, I use a few hair oils, but this is just my favorite. Now, this last product that I have is actually the jury is out on this. I used it last night to try and blow dry all of my hair, and that didn't work. So this morning I tried to use it like, hey, what if I just put my curlers in? Is it gonna help make my hair more voluptuous? And at one point I thought that my head was gonna like be on fire because it was so hot, but at the same time it was also seems like it gave me more volume than usual. And so, like I said, I'm not sure this is my favorite things list, but it is one of these. Grandma's had it. Remember, like it's the hat that you put, oh my goodness, like on your head, and then you attach this to the blow dryer, and then this blows up. Okay, I'm gonna take this off my head. This is ridiculous. But this is what this is. It was actually on Dana Claudette's of the Tao of Dana's favorite list, and so I had to get it and try it. And like I said, the jury is out on this. However, I do think that if you like to use curls all the time on your hair, that this can be really, really helpful for drying. And this was off of Amazon, and it's only like, I don't know, not very expensive, less than $20. I think maybe it was 14 or something like that. So anyhow, those are my 5, well, I guess 4 and maybe 5 favorite things when it comes to hair. By the end of the night, I will have this video up on the MarianneChance.com favorites page with links to all of these. Again, I'm going to remind you that these are totally my favorite things, and I am not getting reimbursed for them, just so if you're like, is she paid? No, I really do just love these things. And then next week, I'm going to give you a preview. We're going to talk about my favorite things, dogs. So everything, favorite things for your furry dog friend we are going to talk about. This was actually a request from my friend Sarah. So if you have a request on favorite things, tell me. I would love to honor that if I can. Now it has to be something that I would know about. So if any of you all were like, hey, can you do like your favorite running products? The answer is no. That's a hard no. No, I don't run. But anyhow, if you do, I love favorite things. I love product. Like I said, that's what the pandemic taught me, is I love things. And so anyhow, y'all please stay safe out there. Please stay warm out there. And thank you for watching my Fri-yay favorite things videos. And I'll see y'all next week. Bye y'all.